Crash Team Racing Remastered just around the corner, Sega and Sumo Digital are releasing a little bit of competition with their very own kart racer, Team Sonic Racing. Team Sonic Racing is the latest instalment in the long string of Sonic games. This game starts with Sonic, Tails and Knuckles receiving mysterious invites. They meet a character called Dodonpa who invites them to take part in a racing event where he promises to provide them with supercars. The team are immediately suspicious of the mysterious character, believing he is part of one of Eggman's plans.
I agree. I just met this guy and I already don't trust him.
However, they accept the invitation and along with Amy, Big and Omochao go to Planet Wisp. The story is, at best, mediocre. Most of the story is just characters talking about how suspicious they are of this new character. Here's a spoiler alert, if you can even call it a spoiler. Dodonpa is actually a good guy, but Eggman kidnaps him near the end and you have to go and save him. And that's it for the story. It feels really lazy, to be honest. I did try and cut it a little slack and tell myself the game is for kids. However, close to the end of the story mode, it actually gets fairly difficult, leaving me wondering who the hell is the target audience for this game? The story mode is made up of 64 races over 7 different areas. They tried to keep things interesting by adding different race modes, such as Ring Challenge, where you collect rings within the time limit, Daredevil, where you have to skim past posts to gain points, and Destruction, where you have to destroy targets within the time limit, just to name a few. These game modes all end up feeling very similar though, as they all just end up as drift through these item kind of levels. I'm sorry to say that the customization is a little underwhelming as well. Each car has 3 things you can change: the front, the rear and the wheels, and each of these only has 6 different items. I say 6, but not really, there's 3, and then the same 3 repeated, just gold and labelled as legendary, even though they don't give any extra stats, they're literally just gold. You can change the colour of each piece, but you're limited to specific palettes they give you instead of letting you just pick any colour you want. There are vinyls you can put on your car as well, but not very many. There are actually a fair few horn sounds to unlock, but in my completion of the story mode I didn't actually hear one horn used. So the reviewers could try the online mode, the developers set out some time slots over 3 days where the online would be active. I'd love to include a review of the online, however in 3 days I managed to find just 2 races. I'm not sure whether it's because the servers weren't working, or people didn't bother going online, or it was just my internet having a bad couple of days, but it was pretty frustrating regardless. Altogether, this kind of just felt more of a chore than anything else. The racing did actually feel pretty good, but it just wasn't enough to save it for me. In my opinion, if you want to see a company's beloved mascot driving around in customisable karts, you're better off waiting until June.